Welcome back to Heroes Next Door. Today we are doing another Station Cribs. We are in Lebanon City. This is their #2 station. They house 3 different fire companies here. They do Goodwill, they do Liberty, and they do Washington. Let's take a look inside. So normally here on Station Cribs, we start from the inside of the building and work our way out to the engine bay. Today we're actually going to start in the engine bay. I'm going to talk about the 3 companies. They're all engine companies. This is a 1996 Spartan Salisbury by the Goodwill. So Liberty has a 2016 KME engine. What we don't see today is going to be Washington's. Theirs out for repairs, so we won't be able to see that. Let's take a look at more inside. So in this firehouse, Lebanon City staffs this 24/7 with 2 people, a driver and a rider. They have 3 engines here that are divided up into A, B, and C platoon. So if they get a single call, this truck goes out. If they get another call, the off-duty guys come in and take out for a second alarm. And they kind of rotate the trucks through as the days go along. So Liberty's engine is a 500-gallon tank with a 1,500-gallon per minute pump. Engine 21 has a 750-gallon tank with a 2,000-gallon per minute pump and a couple of rescue tools also. So what I really like about this engine bay is the size of this engine bay. You have 4 spaces for full-size engines. You have plenty of space to put all your gear. You have a rack down this side, a rack on the other side. All of your supplies are back in here. They have their hose rack in the corner. They have a lot of their sand and cleanup. And if you look over here, I'm going to take you over here. They have a pretty cool design to hang up their hoses. They don't have a hose dryer like they did in the last station. So they'll use the strings here, go up halfway and let it drain. So make sure all your hoses are in good shape. So the size of this really makes a big difference. If you look around the engine, you have plenty of room to open your cabinets, check your gear, make sure things are safe, clean, and ready to go. Can't ask for anything better than that. So this building was built in 1972. They tried to be as forward-thinking as possible. So they designed a washroom, utility room. It has all their cleaning supplies, their tools to help take care of these trucks. They also have a bunch of cool stuff in the crew room, so let's go take a look. So coming out of the engine bay into the house side of the firehouse, it reminds me of the old 70s schools when I grew up. It makes you feel very comfortable. Very simplistic, but very functional. As we walk down the hallway here, we're gonna have an office to our left. We got a bathroom to the right. And then we also have a kitchen and a crew room. Let's take a look at each of those. So coming down to the end of the hallway is their kitchen. This is set up to be user-friendly. It's set up with commercial-grade appliances. It's got a commercial-grade stove. It's got a big wash sink. It's got all your dishes that you need to feel real at home. So coming out of the kitchen, we walk right into their day room area. This is where they have their couches, their recliners, their TVs, the places that are gonna sit down and relax between those calls. As I'm standing here, I look at one of their tables here. It was built by one of their ex-chiefs, and it was built back in 1986. It looks brand new. Making our way from the day room into the meeting room, this is set up for any of their company meetings. So if they need to vote on a new truck, if they want to vote in new members or anything like that, this is set up to do that. The door right behind me is the front entrance where the public can come in and have any of these meetings. So before I leave the meeting room, I'm going to talk about this picture right here. This is the original Liberty Fire Company. It's kind of sitting catty-corner to where we're at now. This house still stands, but they tore down this building because it came in disarray and built this building. So heading out of the meeting room back into the hallway, we're going to hit their shower area. This is where they have their weight room and their shower. So off to my left are the showers. Off to my right, here's their little weight room. They got a treadmill, they got some free weights, and a little total gym to keep healthy. Then we're gonna head into their bunk room. Coming into the bunk room, I noticed that they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beds here. And these beds are all very unique because they purchased their own bedding. Makes it feel very homey here. They have it set up with their own stuff. So putting pictures of your family up, making sure your lockers are clean, stuff like that is really up to each of the guy. And you know, sitting in here, it feels very inviting, very warm. You can watch television, you can work on the computer, maybe do some homework, get your charts done. But having a place like this that's right off the engine bay, ready to go, is a perfect place to have. So coming out of the bunk room, we're heading back into the engine bay. This is where I want to take a minute and say thank you for watching Station Cribs, but do us a favor, hit that subscribe, hit that notification. This is Lebanon City, station #2, where they're housing 3 different fire companies.